In this video, I'm going to take you through how you are able to do quality audits in your Xapimed system. We'll start off with looking at quality audit dashboards for different teams. We'll then go through launching an audit and then take you through what remediation or follow-up looks like if there is a problem. And then we'll finish off with some inbuilt reports. Now switching over to my Xapimed account, I am currently logged in as a user who does quality audits in my organization. My organization has certain dashboards shared to me, which can be seen on the top left-hand side here. These are just examples for today's demo, but you are not restricted to how many dashboards or audits you may want to create. In this case, I have 4 quality audit dashboards: environmental safety, infection control, mock codes, and patient safety. The buttons on the dashboard allow me to quickly launch audits ad hoc on any device. I'm going to use the weekly eye wash station audit as the example. Clicking on the button, the first thing I must do is select a location of where I'm doing the audit. This is because I am responsible for doing it at multiple locations, but if it was only one site, it would be auto-selected. I'm going to select Harmony Health ICU Clinic today. Now before I launch this checklist, if I wanted someone else to do this audit, because I may be on leave or I just needed some support, I could always change the assessor and assign this audit to another person. They will get a notification and an email with a link that takes them directly to the checklist, or they can access it through their Xapimed task screen. I'm just going to go ahead and launch this checklist. Xapimed audits are completely customizable, and we also import your checklists into our system. Here at the top section, I have added a reminder to not include any personal health information in the checklist. There's also a contact information section for any support, a link that takes the auditor directly to the work order software. Now also, as part of this demo, I'll go through Xapimed's remediation process. This allows you to immediately notify issues to any staff who is in charge of this location. They will be able to follow up and record keep how they resolved it. And at the bottom, we've also included a section where the auditor can access guidelines or policies if they need a refresher. Scrolling down, we're able to see the items in the audit that need to be checked off. Xapimed offers a range of question types, so you're able to easily customize your audits. In this checklist, we have single choice questions and a comment field. You could include multiple choice, counters, timers, and rating scales, just to name a few others. Once you complete the audit, there is an option at the end asking whether remediation is required. As mentioned before, you're able to trigger a follow-up for the location manager who would get notified and then record keep how they resolved the issue. In this case, I'm going to tick yes and then write in a comment. The audit is now complete and I will sign it off. We will revisit this checklist again in the reporting section at the end. I'm now going to switch over to the Location Manager's account to do the remediation process. What I have opened here is a checklist that was automatically triggered by Xapimed. We can see the comments from the auditor at the top, and then scrolling down, I can type in how I resolved the issue. If you'd like to add any more items in the follow-up checklist that needs to be completed, this can be done in Xapimed. I have now completed this checklist, and I'm going to sign it off. The remediation for the audit is now complete. The last section in this video is to go through Xapimed's daily reporting tools. These reports are designed so that staff who are not admins can easily use them for their day-to-day tasks. This staff has access to a number of reports that have either been created by them or shared to them. The great thing about these reports is that you can access the data immediately without needing to download it into a spreadsheet. If I go into this weekly eye wash station report here, I will be able to see when the weekly assessments were completed, who completed it, where it was completed, and if it passed the assessment or not. Clicking into a report, this will allow you to scroll through and see what didn't pass and also any comments. If I go to the bottom, I'll be able to see if any remediation was required, and again the comments. Going back to my report list, I can go into the follow-up that was done, and again see any actions that were made. That brings me to the end of the Quality Audits demonstration. If you have any further questions, please contact Xapimed.